Good morning. Today I was going through social media and I found an interesting story and I thought I shall share with you. It says India's number one terrorist, Hafeez Sayeed, has been poisoned and he is in the Mayo Hospital in Pakistan. And it seems Indians are jubilant, if that's true. And yes, it's a good news for if it is true. Even if it is not true, there are a lot of ramifications, lot of explanations why this timing and all. Please like me and subscribe my channel, and please share my channel. I'll explain you a few things why it's important right now. Hafeez Sayeed has faked his death many times. He is a slippery customer. He is a top class terrorist. He changes his organization's name quite often. But Indians have a habit of not going deep into the matter. Hafeez Sayeed, though he apparently works for ISI, he has also a global agenda. He works for many people. He's a street taxi, or you can call it a little slang, terrorist prostitute. Whoever pays money, they work for you. He has his organization is not Deobandi, not Barelvi, it's called Al-Hadisi. It's a sort of Salafi type of thing, extremist, and very minority. 2% people in Pakistan follow that kind of Al-Hadisi type of things. And, he never ditched ISI. It's always under ISIS control. Other terrorist groups may have sometimes, due to political interferences and a change of weather, have changed their allegiance to different kind of power centers, but this chap has always remained loyal to ISI, though he's apparently working with ISI, but he's also controlled by Chinese intelligence, because ISI is not capable of doing very deep penetration analysis, etc. ISI is also taking instructions from others. That is also a cast off kind of outfit, and they are not permanent there. They are military personnel, and they have a kind of Havildar kind of training and all, like Indians. I'm not saying Indians are superior kind of thing. Indians are also very stupid. They don't understand intelligence. Pakistanis are operationally little better, because they use Islam kind of, blah blah blah, and so they have some added advantage. Indian advantage is money and soft power. Anyway, that's not the point right now, but Hafeez Sayeed has faked his death many times. Indians have tried taking him down many times, but failed. In Karachi, they have tried once, and Lahore, they had a bomb blast. Many of his terrorist gang members were liquidated in Pakistan in last year, around 20 of them. So India it appears, India is taking them on and sending people in Pakistan and other places to hunt them down. Before I go into that matter, I want to tell you something special. Hafeez Sayeed gang, Lashkar-e-Taiba, or whatever you call it, Jamaat-ud-Dawa, they have different kind of agendas. They fight also in Syria, in Azerbaijan. They're kind of, mules in times for ISI and others. And inside India, their main objective is Kashmir. They want to prove themselves a champion of Kashmiri freedom, quote unquote. But that is not yielding result right now. So Pakistanis will think a lot of pros and cons. Now my question is, are Indians killing his gang members in Pakistan, including Hafeez Sayeed? My idea is, it is not possible for Indians sending men and killing people. It's not possible. Indians are not capable of doing that. Indians have money. And so it is a possibility. Indians have moles, and definitely they have moles. I am not saying they don't have moles. Definitely they have moles inside Pakistani ISI, because they're sister organizations. People do not understand lot of things people don't understand. They think they are arch rival, blah blah blah. They are sister organizations. They are, in one time they were, as the same mother, that is British military. So they are not dialectically opposed to each other. They are not. A lot of people may think that, see, they are so bad, they are different. I will not say like that. I don't want to think like that. They have a tradition, they have some sort of convergences and all. And I have information, Pakistani ISI leaks intelligence to Indians, time to time, on Kashmiri terrorists. Like Buranani, the case. If you are crossing path with ISI will not leave you. So this is one eye-opener. A lot of people, Indians don't want to see, Bollywood and that kind of crap. So they don't want to follow this kind of thing, you see. If you want to send somebody in Pakistan or anywhere as a asset, or, you have to change your name. You have to change your identity. You have to think who you are. Say, for example, your name is Kulbhushan, quote unquote. I don't know Kulbhushan is an Indian agent or not. I have no information, access to any information, or I am not privy to any Indian outfits operations. So, let's say he has changed his to Muslim name. You don't change to Muslim name. You become one. You don't keep your mother's photograph, father's photograph in your heart and mind. When you become another entity, you become another entity. Totally. Even your underwear, sleeves will be made of that country if you want to prove you are from that country. You forget who you are. I don't think Indians are capable of doing that. I don't think so. Indians are not that kind of stage, reach that kind of stage. So I don't think Indians will go there directly and try to annihilate any Pakistani terrorists. But they can hire a lot of gangs. Pakistan is in shambles. They have no electricity. They have no economy. There's no future. Chinese investment is screwed. They're totally partly controlled by Chinese influence. ISI, is a handiwork of China's dirty business. So, China saves this kind of Hafeez Sayeed and others many, many times because Chinese interests are being implemented. China shows how to attack India. They send game plans. The 1,000 card is a Chinese concept and is implemented through ISI. Indians would say, oh my God, Pakistani ISI has done that. Pakistani ISI is not that smart, in strategies. Tactically, they are superior than India. They have a killer instinct. Indians lack that killer instinct. And number two, why I am saying it's significant, you go to Hafeez Sayeed and put poison in his food, it is almost impossible. It's impossible. Even for CIA. So, unless you have someone very close to ISI, in ISI or in Hafeez Sayeed household, I don't think it's possible by Indians. It's not possible. Indians are no sloppy people. They will not be able to do that. Curry-eating, fat, sloppy black people. They will not be able to go and penetrate you. They will be caught. Immediately they go near Hafeez Sayeed, they will be caught. Though Hafeez Sayeed's son was abducted, I don't know if he was really abducted or not a few months ago, and he was taken to ISI headquarters and given a safe refuge. So, Pakistani military establishment always protect Hafeez Sayeed and their gangs. I don't think Indians have capability of doing that. Look, I gave one suggestion. Russians did one thing few years ago. They were hunting down Chechen terrorists. He had a phone and Russians knew the number. So they have linked with the missile. When that man punched a number, any number in the phone, the missile was connected and hit that man and took him out. So Indians cannot do that. But poisoning is not, I don't think it's, there are some traits in countries. Poisoning, I have not seen Indians have done that. So I'll not be able to say if India has done that or the story itself is a true story. I don't know. It could be a total fabrication. I have no idea right now. But I think this has been floated with a intention. Look, the timing is very important. Here comes the sort of understanding between Pakistani ISI and Indian establishment. Now, Indian election is coming. So, if you can promote this kind of stories, leaking this kind of stories in newspaper, India's number one enemy, Lashkar-e-Taiba chief Hafeez Sayeed, has been poisoned or is dead. It benefits certain quarters in the election process. Few days ago, Rajnath Singh, Indians, oh my God, he knows so everything kind of person. Rajnath Singh said, we will go inside Pakistan and will hit Pakistani terrorists hiding inside Pakistan. So these kind of stories are already made, and the story is coming out. Hafeez Sayeed is poisoned. Look, this helps in totally election gimmicks. More than, taking down Hafeez Sayeed. I want to see Hafeez Sayeed is changed and brought back to India and punished for the crime he did in 26/11. That's another thing. That would be an election victory. But this kind of stories, Hafeez Sayeed is like this and that and he's poisoned. This is, in my view, purely electoral kind of gains people want to achieve. And Pakistan is helping certain quarters in India to get some sort of, advantage in election. This is my analysis. But I don't think Hafeez Sayeed is poisoned. If he is poisoned directly because he has 4 wives, and one wife can fight with another, and he is a big eater, he is a licentious person in that sense. He is always into womanizer. But so it's possible some of his wife might have put extra kind of purgatives in his food. This is possible. But life threatening, I don't know. It's a cover. It's a cover up, total cover up to give advantage to some Indian quarters. And if it is at all true, I'll be happy. But I don't think it's not going to happen right now. Indians will be a laughing stock very soon. I don't think it's an Indian victory in that sense right now. Unless you bring him, put a chain around his waist and bring him in to Indian court and take him on for the crimes he did on 26/11, it will not be a victory for me. Thank you very much, patiently. If you like me and subscribe me, best wishes. Thank you very much.